Is it living?
We are uncertain.
Well,
Is it a being?
It cleans.
Like with
We do not
brains?
investigate further. It is dangerous. Be cautious.
So,
I will respect that. Bree, I think we should be going.
I want to get a little more information. Maybe they know a little bit.
I don't think he's got any more information for us. Let's just go
We are
and
willing to speak if you have questions.
Thank you, Elbow Garrick. Have you ever known anybody who encountered this cleaner? We just want to know because we need to go this way. So we'd like to be as safe as possible when we go. Because personally, I'd like not to be cleaned into non-existence.
We know it is dangerous because we have seen it. Some of us have encountered it previously. That is why we do not visit it any longer.
So
Be
it's
careful.
deadly. Okay. Is it big?
I do not know.
You don't know? Well, I do thank you for your help. Don't you laugh at me, Garrick.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yes?
You sense sort of a mental, nod, as it were. This whole time they haven't been moving or anything. You've just heard them in the back of your head.
Okay. Then we will leave you to it. Unless you hear us coming back screaming, it'll be because, cleaner, huh?
It is our wish that that does not occur.
Well, thank you.
Garrett gives him a slight nod and then turns around and walks away from them.
I'm sort of gonna back up, but I'm not gonna turn around.
What's Mel doing?
They seem nice and all, but
Being asked don't worry. She's just going to let the bard talk and then follow.
Okay. So the three of you make your way back down the cavern for a few minutes, eventually finding your way back to the rest of the party.
we're apparently going the wrong way.
As they walk up, can I tell if anything's different about them?
Can you what now?
See if anything's different about them? 'Cause they were gone a while.
They were gone probably 20 minutes or so.
Oh. Never mind then. I thought it was longer. Never mind.
Maybe 25. It hasn't been hours or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was an hour or 2 hours down the tunnel.
No.
Okay, never mind. So, what'd you guys find?
Bunch of fun guys.
Fun guys!
Yeah, bunch of fun guys. Octopus.
As a note, the three of you can still communicate telepathically, at least for the time being.
Oh, cool.
So it doesn't turn off once you leave 30 feet.
So we can talk to each other telepathically?
Just the three of you, yes.
Okay.
Talk or send images. Damn it!
Stop the internet.
Meow 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 meow.
Just sending brain cat gifts.
Dude, it is a well-established tradition. If there's telepaths in the room, you always think about the mnemonics jingle to keep them from stealing your thoughts.
Well, you can read my mind, boy.
Alright, continue.
So, when you say fun people,
We met
mean
some mushroom type people. They did some sort of cloud thing where we talked with them telepathically. It was two guards essentially guarding a civilization of the same people. I pretty much said we weren't supposed to be there, we had no reason to be there, so I said okay, and then we left. After Brady talked a little bit more.
And apparently the way we need to go. Well, they haven't heard anything about any dead dragons, but these people don't get around very much. And there's something called the Cleaner down the way that we want to go. We didn't seem to know too much about it other than it's kind of deadly.
Did you ask, and this is, I can't believe I have to ask this, did you ask them how many tentacles it has?
I did not think
You mean the
to
thing we
ask
killed?
about tentacles.
That's kind of what I'm wondering. Is it going to be another one of those things, or is it going to be like, I don't know.
I think that's not a big deal.
Or it could be the thing we just killed.
From their direction, the fork could go either direction. But when you ask them what's down the other fork, they could be pointing back to the one that we killed.
I don't know. I can't picture it. So
Well, either way, we're gonna find out. So let's just go down it anyway.
I'll stand in front. I got my shield.
Gax in the back. Everybody else in the middle.
Whoever's in front of me is getting poked.
That seems sensible.
let's stick Gax in the front.
Garrett,
So
make
that's
sure.
incredibly.
Garrett, make sure to be behind Zarn.
So it's like we have Gax in front with my shield behind him and everyone else behind the shield.
Oh, can I ride on the
Pretty
shield?
much.
Strap me to the shield.
Because remember last time we had to fix something. Gax was at the back. He couldn't get there.
So what's
Straight out of
the
Borderlands.
what's the marching order
Just,
here?
yeah, we've gone into a fucking
So
Speedo movie.
Zarn, Garrick, either Mel or Bree, and then Norin, and then Gax.
Well, Gax, do you want to be in the
Getting
front?
poked by Gax?
I really don't feel like being poked by Gax.
Yeah.
Well, Gax, you want to come up to the front?
Okie.
Damn it!
Would Gax rather be in the front or back?
I'll go wherever you put him.
I think the front was where we had him before, and it was
Yeah, I
really
think-
successful.
I say we put put Gax in front of me, and then he'll walk there.
Well, I kind of wanted someone kind of tanky on either end, just in case we get attacked from behind again. So they don't have to squeeze and get their way
Aren't
through
we
it.
tanky, Garrick?
Yeah, with my 44 hit points and AC of 14.
Hey,
I'm
you know
thinking-
what? Some of us are not quite blessed in the
I
HP
have
department.
32.
Yeah. 38, motherfucker.
29!
I'm hardy. I can't actually.
Someone only has 29.
We are fucking squishy.
Yeah, but he's got an AC of what? 18
Yeah.
or 20?
19.
19. So, I mean, he's harder to hit.
Just
My armor class is
hardcore metagaming right now.
Anyway,
I love the idea. It's just like in character. Everybody's just talking about their wizards and wyverns characters.
So,
you guys
Just everybody going over their
Emma when
humans
she's on the
and
office.
yeah. I'm squishy as hell. So you guys are
I'm telling you, my humans and catacombs guy is squishy.
walking up the other path, correct?
Yeah. Before we go into that path, I'm gonna stop where I was before and see if I can still see that rock.
You what now?
I'm gonna stop and see if I can still see that rock I lit up and hopped in the hole.
That's the
No,
way.
you're a little.
That's way back.
For example, that was the other tunnel.
Oh.
Are you back in the big cavern and the
I
tunnel
thought
to
we
the
were-
west? Or you're just going to the fork?
Sorry, I thought we were still in the big cavern.
No.
Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. So are you guys going in the right fork rather than going back to the western tunnel?
See?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys backtrack a few minutes back to the fork and turn into the other one basically, and so now begin walking off in this other direction. After a couple of minutes, this one too begins to curve to the left, and this curve is gradual but consistent. Go ahead and roll a perception check, everybody.
Ooh. My favorite check.
In before like a 3.
20!
Pretty much everybody but Gax can tell there's a very slight but noticeable incline.
paying detailed attention to whoever's in front of me.
Yes. Very, very No, you're in front.
Yeah, you're in the very front.
Oh, they're
Good job.
Okay.
You're talking to your shield again.
And I've been poking.
He's breathing a little bit heavier. Just the whole time, he's just been breathing a little bit heavier. He's not really sure why. Also, just lost it.
How's it feel, Gax? How does it feel?
Towards the back, no, he's just like, fuck, remind me not to get on his bad side.
Tired of your poking.
So you guys are still walking up this tunnel, which is curving gradually to the left and inclining very slightly. You walk along this route for a fair amount of time. It's been like at least half an hour, and you're still just going, still curving slightly, still a slight incline. You do notice
the shittiest slide ever.
You do notice that there are no stalactites or stalagmites in this. It's the wall and ceiling are basically smooth.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this is just like dug out by something, right?
I was just gonna ask, does it look natural, or like did somebody dig this out?
It does look natural. It just looks like there's no buildup of rock formations in this tunnel.
Does it look wet?
Yeah.
Roll
That's my next question too.
Check.
Can I roll it as well? Because I was going to ask the same thing.
That's fine, yeah.
Alright. Fuck!
It doesn't look wet per se. Not really. You don't notice it being particularly slick or anything, though you do notice, like, there aren't really even, like, gravel or like, loose rocks on the ground, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. There's no rock growth, nothing to break. There don't appear to be any tracks or anything that you've noticed in this area, so there's not really a lot of reason for there to be loose rocks, but there's not any.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think maybe if water had been through here and water carved this out, or something like that.
You don't see anything indicating that specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys continue
It's like
walking.
a really especially shitty water slide.
For about 15 more minutes, and you start to notice a similar glow as you saw before.
Hey guys, does this look like what we had the last time?
I'm gonna keep walking towards it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up this time.
Okay.
I heard there was nice, really fun people, so I'm
So you
gonna do
guys
that.
continue walking for a little ways. Still just generally going up, basically. When a little bit suddenly, almost, the wall to your left sort of just stops being, and instead on your left side, so you've got sort of the wall on the right, and then sort of the roof of the tunnel, which instead of coming on to meet a left wall, just keeps arcing over, and you look over to the left, and you see a glowing fungal forest about 120 feet below you.
Neat.
Huh. Garrett, is that where you guys were?
I think it's the same. I mean, do we see any, like, humanoids walking around?
Yeah, you can. It's tough to make out. It's not very bright, like it's a dim glow, even from up here, and it's pretty thick, like sort of canopy, quote unquote. But you can glimpse, if you like look at it for long enough, there's definitely some sign of motion down there.
Can I tell if it's the same?
Roll perception for me, Garrick.
Okay. Please roll.
And does the path end at this, or does it keep going
It
past
keeps going. It's just sort of a ledge now at the back of this large cave, basically.
Nice roll.
Does
It's a wide
it
ledge.
keeps
It's like
going
15 or 20. It's like 15 or so feet wide. It's not like you're gonna have to like hug the wall or anything. But it's
Oh, okay.
just a ledge with a cliff.